To satisfaction today.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Welcome into Full Court Press. I'm your host, Harold Brashear, bringing you all the basketball action from around the 14th region. And tonight we're leading you up to a big 53rd District matchup between the Knott County Central Patriots and the Letcher County Central Cougars. We're going to jump right into our girls scoreboard tonight. All the way back on January 28th, it was all A quarterfinals. Owen County defeated Jackson County 44-31. Covington Holy Cross defeated Lyon County 50-33. Owensboro Catholic over Whitefield Academy 41-29, and Pikeville over West Carter 49-47. Moving on to January 29th, local game Letcher County Central went to Montgomery County, came up short 67-56. Allie Dillon led Montgomery County with 23 points. Savannah Parker chipped in with 12 points and 10 rebounds. Kaylee Banks led Letcher Central with 16. Kiara Couch had 14. Going on to the All-A semifinals that day, it was Owen County over Covington Holy Cross 37-36, and Owensboro Catholic slipped by Pikeville 43-41. On January 30th, that Sunday, only action was the All-A State Championship, and Owen County defeated Owensboro Catholic 49-38. Moving on into the week, Knott County Central in a district game defeated Cordia 56-20. Faith Pollard with 13 points, 8 rebounds for Knott County Central. Kaylee Gibson, 13 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Krista Lewis led Cordia with 8.6 rebounds. Powell County traveled to Estill County. Estill County picks up a big district win, 58-43. Haley Angel, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 8 for 8 from the field. Mia Hale with 17 points, 8 rebounds. Estill County out-rebounded Powell County 34-23. Makira Cottle with 18 points to lead Powell County. They struggled from the field, only 13 of 43 for 30%, 3 of 15 behind the arc. Jenkins came into June Buchanan. They got a win 61-38, but what a game for Morgan Johnson from June Buchanan. 25 points, 5 of 10 behind the three-point arc. Jackson County came to Hyden, Kentucky. They picked up a win over Leslie County 69-50. Abby Gilbert led Jackson County with 16 points, 10 rebounds. She was 6 of 7 from the field, 4 of 4 from the line. Kennedy Ward, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Jackson County out-rebounded Leslie County 41-24. That's been a strong suit of the Lady Eagles, but Jackson County flipped the script. Emily Bowling led Leslie County with 18 points. Courtney Hoskins, 14 points, 7 rebounds. Buckhorn went to Letcher Central, got a pretty big L there, 62-33, 29-point win. Jalen Witt led Letcher Central with 12 points. Tori Holcomb had 11. Letcher Central, 50% from the field. Brooklyn Riley led Buckhorn with 12 points. Lee County went on the road, picked up a win at Oneida Baptist, 66-19. Kenna Wright led Lee County with 16 points, 5 boards. Hannah Bowling chipped in with 12 points. Breathitt County went to Wolfe County. District matchup, Wolfe County with a 63 48 victory. Hannah Kidd, 21 points for Wolfe County, all coming behind the three-point line. 7 of 10 from the three-point line. Sarah Smith, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Wolfe County, 11 three-pointers made on 28 attempts. They were 16 of 20 from the free throw line down the stretch. Riley Bush led Breathitt County, 18 points, 11 rebounds. Breathitt County could not get anything to fall. 30% from the field, only 1 of 15 from the three-point line. Breathitt bounced back with an 80-16 win against Oneida Baptist. Leslie County went over to Hazard and handed them a 54-15 loss. Courtney Hoskins led Leslie County with 15 points, 8 rebounds. Jenkins defeated Cordia 56-19. Wolfe County with another win on the week, 51-49 over Buckhorn. Kenzie Miller led Wolfe County with 15 points. Sarah Smith with 12 points. In last night's action, Wolfe County came up short against Estill County 54-40. Leslie County hosted Harlan, defeated them 84-73. And in the big matchup on the girls' side last night, it was Knott County Central 59, Letcher County Central 46. That's all for our girls' scoreboard. Right now we're going to step away. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and tell you who our prime performers were, our full court performers on the girls' side here on Full Court Press.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with the just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Here at Thacker Grigsby and TVS, we're committed to building a better future for our community. In these times, being connected is more important than ever, and we're working every day to keep you online and in touch with the world. For generations, we've been a part of this community, and we're proud to serve this community for many generations to come. Thacker Grigsby and TVS, working for a better future for Eastern Kentucky.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available. Whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
Welcome back into Full Court Press. I'm your host, Harold Brashear. As always, we're brought to you by MCHC here on Hometown 24. We'll jump into our full court performers on the girls' side. Morgan Johnson, Jim Buchanan versus Jenkins, 25 points, 5 of 10 from the three-point line. Hannah Kidd from Wolfe County, 21 points, 7 of 10 from the three-point line. That was against Breathitt County. In that same game on the opposite side, Riley Bush of Breathitt County versus Wolfe County, 18 points, 11 rebounds. Top rebounders of the week. We only had one kid hit double digits, and that was Riley Bush in that Breathitt Wolf game. She had 11 rebounds for Breathitt County. Our top snipers this week from long range, Hannah Kidd of Wolf County versus Breathitt, 7 of 10 from the three-point line. Morgan Johnson in that June Buchanan Jenkins game, she went 5 of 10. Courtney Hoskins of Leslie County versus Jackson County was 4 for 7. Kenna Wright of Lee County versus Oneida Baptist was 4 for 8. Mia Hale, Estill County versus Powell County was 3 for 5. Lacey Hall of Knott County Central versus Cordia was 3 of 6. And Tori Holcomb from Letcher Central versus Buckhorn was also 3 of 6. So from there we will jump right over to our boys scoreboard. We'll start with the All-A Classic in Richmond, Kentucky. First round took place on January 27th. Murray defeated Danville Christian 54-45. Then it was Pikeville over Owensboro Catholic 64-51. Todd County Central with a win over West Carter 52-48. Evangel Christian big over Kentucky Country Day 57-27. Bracken County got an overtime win against Walton Verona 78-76. Harlan over Campbellsville 47-41. Then the local team taking part, Breathitt County, they took on Lyon County out of the second region. In their first round matchup, they had a tight game, had to come from behind late. Got a big win, 62-60. Austin Sperry had 18 points. He was 7 of 11 from the field. Christian Collins, big double-double for Breathitt, 16 points, 12 rebounds, 8 of 13 from the field. Breathitt County blistering, 51% from the field. Travis Perry of Lyon County, big-time scorer, came in averaging 28 points a game. He got to his average. He had 30 points, 10 rebounds, but it took a lot of shots to get there. He was 11 of 30. Breathitt held Lyon County to 34% from the field, 22 of 64. So Breathitt, with that win, moved on to the quarterfinals where they would face the winner of the next game, which was Covington Holy Cross and Sayre, and it was Covington Holy Cross 85, Sayre 51. And we'll get back to the All-A in a moment. Some more games from the 27th. Redbird went to Buckhorn. Buckhorn 86-56 over Redbird. Hayden Neese, a huge game, 35 points, 12 of 21 from the field, 6 of 6 from the line. Jesse Cole chips in with 16 points for Buckhorn, 7 of 11 from the field. Cordia traveled to Clay County. Tough place to get a win. They came away with one, 86-67 over the Clay County Tigers. Nas Welch led Cordia with 23 points, 6 rebounds. He was 9 of 14 from the field. Greg Brooks, 20 points, 4 of 10 from the three-point line. Cordia, 60% from the field. Hayden Harris led Clay County with 20 points. Hazard traveled to Leslie County, picked up a big win, 69-34. Leslie County, several key players out. Wyatt Hensley did not play. Bradford out indefinitely over there, probably out for the season. Hacker didn't play in that game. Hazard took advantage. Max Johnson led the Bulldogs with 20 points. He was 9 of 13 from the field. Jamal Hazel, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Trenton Rice led the Eagles with 10 points. Moving on to action from January 28th, and we'll start with the All-A quarterfinals. 3 mountain teams in there, including a team from the 14th region. Pikeville took on Murray, came up with a 46-40 win. Hard-fought game there. Evangel Christian, another blowout win, 67-36 over Todd County Central. In the third quarterfinal, Harlan with an overtime win against Bracken County, 63-58. And then the 14th region representative, Breathitt County, taking on Covington Holy Cross. They were led coming in by Jacob Meyer, averaging 39.9 points a game. But Breathitt County pulls away at the end. They pick up a 75-59 victory over Covington Holy Cross. Jalen Turner, 17 points, 9 boards. Luke Bellamy, 16 points, 4 of 8 from behind the three-point line. Bryce Hoskins, 15 points, 16 rebounds, huge double-double for Hoskins. Breathitt County, 50% from the field, won the battle on the boards 46-33. Jacob Meyer had 26 points, very similar to Travis Perry in the first round, but 7 for 29 from the field. Breathitt County holds Covington Holy Cross to 19 for 61 from the field, 31.1%. And that set up the All-A semifinals. And the first game, Pikeville out of the 15th region, they turned the tables on Evangel Christian. They had 2 blowout wins. Pikeville blows them out, 59-33. Breathitt with a hard-fought win over Harlan. Harlan had defeated them in the WYMT tournament, but Breathitt gets a 63-61 win. Austin Sperry, 26 points, 11 of 16 from the field. Christian Collins, 14 points. In other action, Wolfe County lost at Boyd County 70-49. Sunday action, All-A championship game. Breathitt County from the 14th facing Pikeville from the 15th. It was Pikeville coming away. They got out to a good start, never turned back, never trailed. Pikeville with a 53-44 win. Christian Collins for Breathitt County did end up with 20 points, 6 rebounds. Austin Sperry, 13 points, 9 rebounds. And a good run for Breathitt County. They make it to the finals. All-A runner-up this year. Congratulations to them. Austin Sperry, Christian Collins, Luke Bellamy make the all-tournament team. Bellamy over 50% from the three-point line for the tournament. Those 3 guys had excellent tournaments to go along with Hoskins. Had a couple really nice performances. In other action, Lee County traveled to Buckhorn. Buckhorn with a 69-38 victory over Lee County. Lee County, several kids out. Watterson not playing there. But Jacob McCoy led the way, 18 points, 8 rebounds for Buckhorn. Hayden Neese chipped in with 17 points. James Moore led Lee County with 13 points and 8 rebounds. Moving on into the weekday games, Bell County hosted Leslie County, and they were very inhospitable, 67-38 win. Powell County traveled to Estill County, district matchup. And folks, these district games, they're meaning a lot right now, trying to get seeding and things like that. Estill County comes away with a 52-48 victory. Bryce Willis led Estill County with 18 points. Will Isford with 15. Chandler Congleton of Powell County, double-double, 15 points, 16 rebounds. Jack Rose chipped in 13 for Estill County. Wolfe County got a 76-49 victory over Owsley County. Cordia traveled to Belfry, got a big out-of-region win, 86-85. Nas Welch of Cordia, 24 points, 8 rebounds. Greg Brooks, 21 points. Jago Robinson, 19 points, 9 rebounds. Estill County with a 79-49 victory over Trinity Christian. Will Isford, 23 points on 10 of 13 shooting. Jackson City traveled to Jenkins. Our old buddy Winston Lee with another win. He's starting to get a few wins strung together here late in the year. 75-40 win over Jackson City. Oneida Baptist with a 68-52 win over Buckhorn. Jacob McCoy with 20 points for Buckhorn. Hazard traveled to Owsley County, got a 66-46 win. Jamel Hazel, 19 points, 6 boards. He was 8 of 12 from the field. Dawson Duff with 14 points. Powell County hosted Richmond Model. They got a 63-44 win. Chandler Congleton of Powell County, 20 points, 7 boards. Colin Barnes, double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. In action last night, Knox Central traveled to Heinemann to face Cordia. They beat them the second time in as many weeks, 75-60. Perry County Central on the road picked up an 84-61 victory at East Ridge. And Wolfe County, in a bit of an upset, falls to Estill County 72-63. Wolfe County playing without Wilgus Tolson last night. Our boys, full court performers for the week. Hayden Neese leading the way, Buckhorn versus Redbird. He had 35 points, 12 of 21 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Austin Sperry, Breathitt County versus Harlan. He put up 26 points on 11 of 16 shooting. Nas Welch had 2 nice performances. The first against Belfry, 24 points, 8 rebounds, and also against Clay County, 23 points, 6 rebounds. Will Isford from Estill County versus Trinity Christian. He had 23 points on only 13 shot attempts, 10 of 13 from the field. Christian Collins against Pikeville in the All-A Championship for Breathitt County. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds. Max Johnson for the Hazard Bulldogs versus Leslie County, 20 points on 9 of 13 shooting. Greg Brooks, 2 nice performances versus Clay County. He had 20 points. Versus Belfry, he had 21 points. And then Jago Robinson of Cordia versus Belfry had 19 points, 9 rebounds. Our top rebounders on the week, these are the guys that get in there and do the dirty work. Bryce Hoskins of Breathitt County versus Covington Holy Cross had 16. He was tied by Chandler Congleton of Powell County versus Estill County, who also had 16 rebounds. Christian Collins of Breathitt County versus Lyon County had 12. Jaden Barger of Buckhorn versus Oneida Baptist had 12 rebounds. Bryce Hoskins on the list again versus Harlan had 11 rebounds, and Colin Barnes of Powell County versus Model had 11 rebounds. Our top snipers of the week, Hayden Neese of Buckhorn versus Redbird. He was 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. Luke Bellamy of Breathitt County versus Covington Holy Cross was 4 for 8. Greg Brooks, our next 2 spots, he was 4 of 10 versus Clay County, 5 of 13 versus Belfry, and that wraps up our boys scoreboard and our top performers of the week. Congratulations to all those players. Congratulations to all those teams who picked up wins this week. And like I said, these wins more and more important as we come down the stretch, getting geared up for postseason play. Only 2 weeks of regular season play left. And postseason district tournament starts February 21st around the 14th region. So everybody trying to get those wins. And in some instances, 54th District girls, the battle in the Dave Cantrell ratings. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. But right now, we're going to step away. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you updated with our top 5s. And then we'll talk about the big district matchup going on at the Morton C. Combs Athletic Complex tonight. Knott County Central, Letcher County Central, both with 1 district loss in a 3-way tie. Knott, Breathitt, Cordia, or Knott, Letcher, Cordia, all at 1-1, and it's coming down the stretch. And the winner of that regular season district, they punched their ticket to the postseason. No 4 seed in the 53rd. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and start talking about all our rankings this week on Full Court Press.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Here at Thacker Grigsby and TVS, we're committed to building a better future for our community. In these times, being connected is more important than ever, and we're working every day to keep you online and in touch with the world. For generations, we've been a part of this community, and we're proud to serve this community for many generations to come. Thacker Grigsby and TVS, working for a better future for Eastern Kentucky.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. a place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between, we're committed to serving you with the latest technology, whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
Welcome back into Full Court Press. I'm your host, Harold Brashear. Want to remind everybody you can follow us on Facebook. You can catch us on Twitter, and those are at the bottom of your screen. You can also email us, 24fullcourtpress@gmail.com. If there's anything you want us to talk about on the show, any questions you want answered, or if you got a highlight, send us a highlight. We'll get it on the show for you. Right now we're going to jump into our girls' top 5. In our poll that we put out, Knott County Central, they come back in at number 1 with their victory over Letcher County Central last night. Letcher Central drops from 1 to 2. Leslie County in at number 3. Perry County Central at number 4. Owsley County back in the top 5 this week. They're at number 5. Knott Central 15-7 on the season. They're 9-1. in regional play. Letcher County Central 17-7. They're 10-1 in regional play. Those teams' only losses are to each other. Leslie County 13-8. They're 7-1 in the region. They had a loss to Knott County Central. Perry County Central, they're at 12-10, 6-2 in regional play. They lost to Knott and Letcher. Owsley County at 10-7. They're 4-5 in regional play. If you look over at the RPI rankings, Letcher Central still holding on to number 1, slight margin over Knott County Central. In at number 3 on the RPI ratings, Perry County Central, Leslie County at 4, Owsley County at 5. So RPI and our poll very similar, just Letcher Knott flipped, Perry Leslie flipped. Then you look at the Dave Cantrell ratings, and there's only one place in the state of Kentucky that the Dave Cantrell ratings are of major importance, and that is in the 54th District, because it decides the seeding for the 54th District Girls Tournament. And right now in Dave Cantrell's rating, Letcher County Central in at number 1, 66.9. Knott County Central at number 2, 61.7. Perry Central, 57.5. They're at number 3. They jumped Leslie County this week, who are number 4. They're in at 57.2. And that ranking, whatever it comes out on next Sunday, is what those seedings will go by. Owsley County at number 5 with 52.4. So you look at all 3 of these ratings. You look at our poll, you look at the RPI, you look at Dave Cantrell. Pretty much everybody agrees. Knott and Letcher are the top 2 teams. Leslie and Perry are 3 and 4 in some order, and then Owsley County at number 5. So not a lot of discrepancy in these lists. You look at right now, Knott County Central has wrapped up the number 1 seed in the 53rd District. They were 1-1 with Letcher head to head. Their margin was a little more than Letcher, so they're going to be the 1 seed, Letcher the 2. So Knott County Central will take on Cordia. Letcher Central will take on Jim Buchanan. 54th, if the tournament started today, it would be Perry County Central and Hazard. Then it would be Leslie and Buckhorn. But it depends on how those rankings come out next Monday. 3 and 4 pretty much locked in. Buckhorn's going to be the 3 seed. Hazard's going to be the 4 seed. Number 1 and 2 remain to be seen. Over in the 55th, you've got Breath at Wolf, Jackson City. Breath and Wolf battling it out. I've not really looked at that one that close. In the 56th, it's a big deal over there. We'll talk a lot more about those district draws next week, but that's kind of where you stand on the 53rd and 54th district. Right now, we're going to step away. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll tell you all about the boys' rankings here on Full Court Press.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Here at Thacker Grigsby and TVS, we're committed to building a better future for our community. In these times, being connected is more important than ever, and we're working every day to keep you online and in touch with the world. For generations, we've been a part of this community, and we're proud to serve this community for many generations to come. Thacker Grigsby and TVS, working for a better future for Eastern Kentucky.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
Welcome back into Full Court Press. I'm your host, Harold Brashear. We're brought to you by MCHC here on Hometown 24. We're going to take a look at our boys' rankings. This week's boys' poll has Perry County Central sitting at number 1, Breathitt County in at number 2 after that run at the All-A. In a surprise, Estill County up to number 3. Wolfe County drops to 4. Hazard in at number 5. And you look, Perry County Central, they're 18-2, undefeated in regional play. Breathitt County comes in at 17-5. They're 8-1 in regional play. Only loss is to Wolfe County. Estill County 10-9, 5-2 in regional play. Wolfe County 15-8. They're 9-3 inside the region. Hazard at 16-6. They've played the majority of their games in region. They're 12-4 in regional play. Hazard hanging on despite the loss of Andrew Ford for the year, and that's just a tough blow for them. A lot of people wanting to see that Perry Breathitt matchup scheduled to take place last game of the regular season, but be interesting to see if they play that one that close to the postseason or not. You look over at the RPI, Perry Central wide margin. Number 1, Breathitt County in at number 2 in the RPI. Then you take another big jump down to Hazard at 3, then Wolfe at 4, then Cordia coming in at number 5. Dave Cantrell ratings, Perry County Central rated at 75, Breathitt County at 66.1, Hazard at 59.6, Wolfe County at 56.8, and Letcher County Central at 55.3. And these rankings on the boys' side, they're fun to look at, but they don't mean a whole lot. Most of the boys decided on the court. Your seedings decided on the court in the 53rd, 55th, 56th. 54th, they still do it the old-fashioned way. They pull the numbers out of the hat, and that draw will take place Monday at 11:30, and we'll know how the 54th stacks up. 53rd is a huge question mark. 3 teams in the 53rd this year: Knott Central, Cordia, Letcher Central. They're all 1-1 after one meeting. Tonight, huge matchup that we'll be talking about. It's the Bank of Heinemann game of the week. Knott County Central hosting Letcher Central, and that game will go a long way in deciding who is number 1 in the 53rd. And then on Sunday, Knott Central turns around. They play Cordy at the old Heinemann gym, so get a little clarification coming down the stretch here on the 53rd. In the 55th, you have Breathitt and Wolf. They're 1-2 in that district. Breathitt, they beat Wolf by 3. Wolf beat Breathitt by 1. Breathitt's going to be the 1. Wolf's going to be the 2. Wolf will have to play Jackson City. Breathitt's punched their ticket in the 56th. We'll talk a little bit more about that next week on Full Court Press. We'll try to get everything sorted out, get the district matchups, get you the regional schedules already out. We'll pass that along to you, as well as the state tournament schedules. They're already out. They've not drawn for who plays who, but we know what time the games will be. That's all for our rankings on the boys' side. On the girls' side, congratulations to those teams who climbed into the top 5. Now we're going to talk about our Bank of Heinemann game of the week between Knott County Central and Letcher County Central. These teams played the first game of the year. Letcher Central with a 53-47 win all the way back on December the 2nd. That game was played at Letcher Central. You look at kind of the tail of the tape here. Knott County Central, they come in at 5-11. Letcher County Central's at 9-12. Knott Central, only 52.7 points a game. Letcher Central putting up 62.9. Offense, you got to maybe give Letcher Central the check mark there. Defensively, Knott Central giving up 58.3 points a game. Letcher Central giving up 58.4. That's kind of a break even on that one. Knott Central, 27.5 rebounds a game. Letcher Central, 31.1. Shooting from the field, Knott Central at 45.4. Letcher County Central at 48.4%. From behind the arc, Knott Central 33.8%. Letcher Central much more efficient, 43.4. Neither team, along with a lot of other teams, very efficient from the free throw line. Knott Central 60.5%. Letcher Central at 57.3%. All-time series, Knott County Central leads the all-time series 32-10. These two teams have met 42 times dating back to 2005 when Letcher Central came into existence due to consolidation, and Knott Central's dominated that series over the years 32-10. You look at the key players, Knott Central, Jaden Huff, he leads the way, 13.3 points a game, 6.2 rebounds a game, shooting 35.5% from the three-point line. And he's a kid I really like. I like his athleticism. I like his length. And I think he's going to be a really good player. Scott Shepard, fifth-year senior, 11.2 points a game, leads the way at 9.3 rebounds a game, 56.9% from the field. And they really need him to be productive, especially on the offensive glass, to be effective. Kaiser Sloan, 10.8 points a game, 4.1 rebounds a game, 40% three-point shooter. Good shooter. Since he came back on the team, he's put up some good numbers. Chuck Mullins, 8.7 points a game, 5.4 rebounds a game, shoots over 52% from the field. Hunter Haddix, 6.5 points a game, shoots 38.3% from three-point range, 76% from the free throw line. Drake Sloan, back from injury, 8.7 points a game. He may be in the starting lineup tonight, not sure, but those are the 6 guys who are going to play big minutes for Knott County Central. You may see Chad Gibson and Connor Napier into the lineup at times, but you've got those top 6. Letcher County Central, their leading scorer, Caden Adams, 13.5 points a game, 4.9 rebounds, leads in both statistics. He's not played the last 5 games, really don't have the information on that, but I know he is not in the starting lineup, and neither is Nigel Nichols, their second leading scorer, at 12 points a game. But Bodie Bentley is in the lineup. His numbers way down from last year, only 9.6 points a game, 4.4 rebounds a game. Ethan Whitaker, 7.3 points a game. He's a 43.4% three-point shooter. Peyton Wright, 6.4 points a game. Shoots it well from the perimeter, 46.8%. Peyton Dixon, 6.2 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, shoots 63.5% from the field. Brady Boggs, 6.2 points a game, 50% field goal shooter, shoots almost 42% from the three-point range. Wyatt Isom, 5.2 points, 5.4 rebounds, and then Avante Higgins, he'll see minutes, he's at 3.2 points a game. You look at these players, without Adams, without Nichols, you look at the numbers, Knott Central with a distinct advantage, you would feel, especially playing on their home court. I think this is an important game. I think Knott County has been there. They've done that, and I think it's going to be tough for Letcher Central. I think it's going to be a tough game, but I think it's going to be tough for Letcher Central to come in to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex and get a win tonight. Especially, I think Knott Central's really getting a little better and better and better, and with Drake Sloan back to handle the basketball, it makes them a much better team, much more efficient from the perimeter. Letcher Central, their keys to win this game, they've got to shoot the ball well from the three-point line. Okay, they shoot it very efficiently. They've got to make some three-point baskets. Without the size in the lineup, rebounding is going to be a toss-up. I think whoever wins the rebounding battle is going to be in prime shape to get a win here, whether it be Knott Central, whether it be Letcher Central. Knott Central, they've just got to do what they do. Huff has to score some points. Shepard has to get some rebounds, get some putbacks, finish at the end of the break. Sloan's got to knock down some shots. If they take care of that, I think they'll be fine. Of course, they've got to limit Letcher Central's three-point shooting. That's a big key in this game. And the team, it's cliche, but the team who rebounds the basketball and doesn't turn it over. I mean, I know that sounds simple. It's not always simple if you're sitting on the sidelines, but those are going to be two huge factors in this game. Neither one of these teams are good enough to play a poor game and get a win, but tonight, very important game for both. And like I say, I would favor Knott Central a little bit in this game. The rankings say Letcher Central, but I think Knott Central gets this win, and then that sets up that important matchup on Sunday where they take on Cordia in what could be a battle for the number 1 seed in the district tournament. And I want to remind everybody we're going to take a break here momentarily. Then it'll be the Hometown 24 Game of the Week brought to you by the Bank of Hyman. It'll be Harold Mullins and David Adams bringing you all that action and in this very, very important 53rd District matchup tonight. And so stay tuned for that game. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to Full Court Press. We'll be back next Thursday night. In the meantime, you can get us on Facebook, Twitter, or email. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors. And stay tuned for basketball action coming up on Hometown 24.
Brought to you by Bank of Hyman, Thacker Grigsby, Paradise Pizza, Game On Hazard, Wicker Law Offices in Hyman, Heinemann Land Auction Company, and TVS.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 gigabyte of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 gigabyte of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to KyleSHall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
Here at Hometown 24 and TVS Cable, we care about the community. And while you might not see the same familiar faces you're used to seeing, know we're still here. Bringing you live high school sports straight to your living room.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Heinemann and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Brought to you by Bank of Hyndman, Thacker Grigsby, Paradise Pizza, Game On Hazard, Wicker Law Offices in Hyndman, Hyndman Land Auction Company, and TVS.
Good evening, everyone, from the Morton Combs Athletic Complex on the campus of Knott County Central High School in Hyndman. It is the Bank of Hyndman Game of the Week, and tonight a 53rd District matchup that means everything in the district seedings. It is Knott County Central hosting the Cougars of Letcher Central. I'm Harold Mullins along with David Adams, and Harold Bashir joins us courtside. And guys, big game. That covers it all in the 53rd District, big game.
Absolutely, it's huge. 3 teams in the district this year. Knott, Letcher, Cordia, they're all at 1-1, and this weekend's game's going to go a long way. This game's huge. Whoever wins this one will be at 2-1. Knott Central takes on Cordia in a Sunday matchup this week, and I tell you, Knott Central's dominated this team over the years, but Letcher Central got the win to open the season at Letcher Central, and I know Knott County Central's looking to return that favor.
You know, David, 14 points, Knott County was ahead of Letcher Central at the half in the first game of the year, only to see them come back and win the game by 6. Knott County's got to play a little better than they have been if they're going to win tonight.
Yeah, you pointed out something that, they had a hard time with the lead. Letcher Central went to a pressure man defense, run and jump and trapped, and it bothered Knott Central, and they gave the ball up a lot. And like Harold Bashir said, this is a very crucial game. These 2 games, when you have 3 teams in your region, one of them can't go to the region. He's going to be home. So these ball games are very crucial. Even though they're season games, they're very crucial games.
Boy, it is very, very seldom that you see a 3-team district where all 3 teams coming into the last couple of weeks of the season are tied at 1-1 in the district rankings. Winner of this game goes to 2-1, loser to 1-2, and then of course Knott County's got Cordia coming up Sunday. A couple of weeks, Cordia will travel over to Letcher Central.
Yeah.
So it is possible, not probable, but possible. This district could end up 3-way tie at 2-2.
Absolutely, and a 2-way tie in district play is pretty easy. They just go by margin when it comes to that. 3-way tie, different districts do different things. I'd have to look and see what the 53rd does, but there are actually some districts throughout the state that if there's a 3-way tie, they still depend on the old-fashioned coin toss. Mm-hmm. And, man, you'd hate to see your season come down to a coin toss.
Absolutely.
I would never agree to that. But then a lot of things I don't agree to that they don't allow me to have any input. But looking at tonight's game, we had this game on the girls' side of things 24 hours ago. Now we got the boys. And I tell you what, since Knott County joined the 53rd District, boy, Letcher, Knott, Cordia, it's been a dogfight year after year.
Yeah, and you go back a few years ago on the girls' side when Whitney Creech was at Jenkins, and you talk about a dogfight, and then when the Steps were at June Buchanan, I mean, it's been a battle over there with those teams over the years.
We're going to take a break as we have the Plainware National Anthem. Come back, take a look at the starting lineups when we roll on from Hyndman. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Bank of Hyndman, Thacker Grigsby, Paradise Pizza, Game On Hazard, Wicker Law Offices in Hyndman, Hyndman Land Auction Company, and TVS.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Welcome back to the Big House on the Creek Bank here at Knott County Central High School, as the Morton Combs Athletic Complex once again will host the 53rd District coming up here in 2 weeks from this Monday night, I believe, is when district tournament time starts. But all of that, there's a lot of big games that's got to be played between now and then. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. First of all, for the Cougars of Letcher Central High School, they are coached by Matthew Taylor, 9-12 on the season. They will start Ethan Whitaker, number 2, and Peyton Dixon, number 12, along with Wyatt Isom, number 11, Bodie Bentley, number 14, and Peyton Wright, number 20. No Caden Adams, and he's a big loss right there. He's not played in a couple of games, so remains to be seen how much he'll play tonight.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like him. He plays tough inside the lane, and he's got a good shot, and he defends pretty well there.
Knott County will once again bring the freshman off the bench. They'll start Hunter Haddix at the point, averaging 6.5 points per game on the season. Also in the backcourt will be Kaiser Sloan. Sloan, a sophomore, averaging 10.5 points a game. Along the baseline, Jaden Huff, another sophomore, averaging 13 points a game. Chuck Mullins, a senior, and averaging 9.2. And Scott Shepard, averaging 11 points a game, will be the fifth starter for the Patriots. So it is for Knott County Central, Shepard, Huff, Mullins, Haddix, and Sloan. Drake Sloan will come off the bench. Youngster has not started since his return from a broken hand in the YMT tournament.
You know what, though? The last time we got to see Knott County, I thought Drake was looking better, moving better, handling the ball, and I think he's getting better each game.
Well, I think that probably BB has played this lineup right here, Harold, all the season long. Mm-hmm. Why break up the continuity now?
Yeah, and that only helps you off the bench because it gives you a super quality player to come in there off the bench.
Shepard will move in against Bentley, and we're underway, and Knott County Central will come first in front court. Patriots dressed in white, trimmed in maroon and blue, and almost turning it over right off the bat is Sloan. In fact, they did turn it over. Boy, turnovers.
And that's an absolute killer. You get the tip, have the ball, and just an unforced turnover.
Got to be focused. Big game, you've got to be focused.
Patriots open man-to-man, and Letcher Central brings it in front court. Long three out of the right corner, good, and a good beginning for Letcher Central.
And that was Peyton Wright, and he's one of those guys, he shoots well over 40%. And you've got to get a hand in his face.
Nice 22-footer.
Patriots with it. Hunter Haddix outside the arc, goes right wing, and driving baseline Sloan. Pull up 10-footer. That won't go. In there to get the rebound, put it back up, was Shepard, and he'll go to the line. And Knott County's physical play inside immediately obvious.
Well, I like it when I have keys to the game on the full court press show. Wright comes out and hits a three for Letcher. Shepard gets a rebound on the other end, so it makes me look good.
It makes you look good. Who told you that?
Well, you've got to agree with him, Merrill.
Shepard at the line, first one no good.
A lost start to free throw shooting this year with the boys. I think the girls have shot it pretty well this season.
They've shot it better.
Knott County's girls is exceptionally good free throw shooting team. Shepherd again, no good. He missed a pair. Rebound Mullins, and that will stay with no, they say that will go over to Letcher Central.
I must have had a better angle on it than what I had.
3-0 early. First quarter, Harold Bashir, Harold Mullins, Dave Adams. We're glad we're in your house tonight.
Right with it. Top of the circle now moves into the right corner. Little three-man handoff. Coach Taylor's done a good job with this basketball team. Drives to the left side, gets it into the paint. Now down open underneath. Wide open shot, no good. He missed it. Rebound down to Mullins.
Like the past, hit his teammate.
I tell you what I like about Sloan when he comes in off the bench. You can put Haddix over on that too, and he's a tremendous shooter. But it's hard for a point guard to get a three off when you're having to handle the ball. And there he is on the wing.
And there, you called it immediately. Haddix ties it at three, and you're right, Hunter Haddix, without question.
Got good range.
The best three-point shooter on this team.
Man, I'm liking this game so far.
Well,
every time I say something, they're making me look
well,
good.
you might can predict this game. Just keep talking and see how you can work them out.
I picked the Patriots, so it'll be interesting to see how it turns out.
Now, right there, the young man got the ball on the block. He should have bounced past that. That was Dixon. He should have bounced past it back to his teammate.
Another lost start.
Another lost start.
We talked last night about entry into the post, making the entry pass into the post. Now that is all a matter of angles, and it is so hard to get kids to understand and know that. I mean, I just don't understand it, but it is very difficult.
Well, how frustrating is it for you guys when you're watching a kid work his tail off as they're going to take a shot there?
Shot no good, and Shepherd runs the rebound down in the corner.
But he works his tail off, and then they'll throw the pass, and instead of putting it where he needs to get it to score, they'll lead him off the block 5 feet with the ball.
If the defense is on the right, they'll throw it to the right. You know, it's just unbelievable. Huff, or make that Sloan drive to the basket, kissed it off the magic square, and Knott County has its first lead.
Kaiser
at
first
5-3.
bucket.
Kaiser Sloan could be a big-time scorer.
Was it, you know, I know they've got this thing where they move the regional tournament around here and there now. But, you know, you look at Knott Central, and the fans are way up off the court. And, you know, I like that for tournament play. I don't like it when I'm sitting on the bench and there's fans right on top of me.
Without question, the best gym in the region to have the tournament. They can talk all they want to about other places. Kaiser Sloan again, no good, but there's that man Shepherd to put it back in.
Patriots have 3 of the starters in the book so far with a bucket.
Right now, Knott County Central are whipping them on the glass.
Yes, 7-0 run. And I'll tell you what, Knott Central, you talk about a place where they put together a good hospitality room, too.
Shot no good. Rebound run down in the corner, long rebound. Letcher Central will run it down, bring it back into the paint.
Man's got to have the food.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised. I look for Letcher to go with Caton Adams soon if
that was a little bit of a push off. Shot blocked by Shepherd, and Shepherd will get the foul.
I tell you what, we did a game where Caden Adams, he really almost led them to a win over Cordia by himself. He murdered them in the paint, and I'm surprised they've not went to him already with the way Knott Central rebounds.
I think he would be huge in the paint.
Well, we need to look up when is that Letcher Central Cordia game. We know the Knott County game against Cordia is coming up here Sunday.
First free throw by Isom is good. His first point.
7-4, a 3-point Patriot lead. Back at the stripe. Number 11, White Isom. No good. Rebound Shepherd again. Or make that Mullins this time. Gets it over to Haddix, and Haddix will walk it across the timeline. This young man's played well this year. Didn't play a lot last year, but he has certainly come on and played well this year. Drake Sloan into the lineup. Now they go inside. Mullins is open, and Mr. Wide open layup.
You got to put that in a big game.
That game will actually take place a week from tonight. So within the next 7 days, we'll know how the 53rd is going to stack up.
We could very well know how it stacks up after Sunday.
Absolutely.
7-4, Letcher Central with the basketball.
Knott County, the man defense.
Go inside. Now turning on Sloan, putting it up. No good. Rebound. Who else? Shepherd.
Some no use of the board there, guys. You've got to use the backboard when you make that move.
Drake Sloan, you talk about a youngster with a great future. You're looking at him, number one. Only a freshman playing his second year of varsity basketball, playing at the point for Knott County Central.
Let me tell you this. He's good. They are stacked with 8th graders and freshmen in Knott Central right now.
I'm telling
Absolutely stacked.
In the corner, Haddix again. No good. Rebound tipped up, no good. Sloan battles in there, and we got a foul. That's going to be on Letcher Central, I believe, and Knott County Central will go to the line. It'll be Kaiser Sloan will shoot two. You've got Sloan, a sophomore. You've got Huff, a sophomore. And you've got Haddix, a sophomore.
Oh, yeah.
Then you throw in Drake Sloan, a freshman. And then you've got, without question, the best 8th grade class I've seen in many, many years.
Absolutely.
In Knott County. Coming up into up into the high school ranks next year. This team will be good.
Yes.
I tell you how good Carr Creek is. They won the county tournament with Justin Ambergy coaching them.
You know, that is a point there, Carl.
Let's see. If I'd have said that, somebody got mad. There's a turnover. Sloan with it. Sloan to the basket. Has his shot blocked.
Justin Ambergy and I are good friends.
And you can lay it on him all night.
I lay it on him all night. We talk quite a bit.
Down the lane, shot put up and in by Brody Bentley.
His first bucket of the night.
9-6, Patriots by 3. Coach B.B. King just getting over a bout with COVID.
And I think Coach Taylor has had COVID. I'm not sure, but I heard that. So,
and Wes Smith set the record. He's had it six
times, yeah. Shot no good. Rebound taken down. That is Shepherd, and he got fouled, and he'll go back to the line.
Looks like Dixon's going to pick the foul up.
If he does, that's 2 on him.
Yeah.
Wes Smith has infected more people than smallpox.
I think Wes was really working on Harold last night, by the way. Of course, you heard him.
You know, I'm going to start calling Wes. You saying that, I've got the nickname for Wes. He is the Trail of Tears.
Yeah. Trail of Tears. 10-6, Patriots by 4.
3 points for Shepherd so far in the ball game.
As Adams and Nichols now into the game, and this will definitely help Letcher Central offensively.
Shot in and out, no good. Rebound taken down. Patriots have it. Mullins gets it back outside to Haddix. They'll reload the gun.
So far, Knott Central is on the lane in this ball game early, and they're getting second and third shots.
Shepherd, 12-footer along the baseline. Mid-baseline jumper by Shepherd. And Knott County has doubled up Letcher Central 12-6.
And, you know, there's no excuse. And I know it's great work by Knott Central. There's no excuse to give up a rebound off a missed free throw. There's just no excuse for that.
Now, I don't think Coach Taylor was happy. He's made a sub there very quick when that happened. So I think he demands his kids to give a good effort.
There's the ball almost stolen. Drake Smith got a hand on it, but Haddix unable to reel it in. Huff comes back in. Shepherd will get a quick break.
Minute 12 to go, first quarter.
Knott County's gone to his own. There's a quick three, left side, no good. Nobody blocking out. Put up and in. Immediately you wonder.
Nichols, big bucket there.
Where was Shepherd at? And he's on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those boards he comes away with normally.
Nichols applying pressure to Drake Sloan out there. Haddix going to get it on over to Huff.
Huff down the lane off the glass. No, Huff got his own rebound. Goes back up inside, has it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Knott County Central with 30 seconds to go.
Several trips here in the first quarter. Knott Central's had 3 attempts, and that will come to haunt you.
Lob it in backcourt to Haddix.
Your old buddy watching tonight over at Lots Creek, Dave and Ann. Said hello to you, Harold Bashir.
Did they make that candy delivery?
They will. They will on the pies. Harold Mullins eats most of the candy up, to be honest with you.
Sloan with it out behind the arc. I'm doing this game. You guys can talk about candy. Here goes Sloan into the lane. Into the corner to Huff.
I thought Huff would take that. He
Back out to Hicks, and Walken called on Drake Sloan with 3.9 seconds.
Nichols has come in the game, and Adams, and the defensive pressure has picked up with Nichols in the game.
Letcher Central inbounds quickly in and from the logo at midcourt. No good. Rebound down to Mullins, and we've played one in the big house. It is 12-8 in favor of Knott County Central. We'll be back.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 gigabyte of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 gigabyte of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
12-8 as we head to the second quarter. Knott County Central with the lead. Their biggest lead was 6. Now stands at 4. And the Cougars will have the ball to start the second quarter.
And you know, we were talking off air. Knott dominated that quarter and only came away with a 4-point lead. And that can be of some concern. But they've just got to get it done offensively. They've got to make free throws and easy buckets.
Nichols having the basketball.
Driving off the double screen. Now gets it over and a foul line jump shot on its way. No good. Rebound down to Huff.
Not a bad shot. Good look.
Sloan. Now Haddix in the corner of Knott County facing a man-to-man. Drake Sloan calls his play from out front. Knott County very, very patient with the basketball. Huff, wide open 3. No good. Not a bad shot, just missed it.
No, that's a good shot. I think both teams, for the most part, are taking some pretty good looks. Looks like Letcher's going to set low, 1-4 low, and Caden Adams, they've not went to him yet. Mullins is matching up pretty good with him.
Mullins, strong kid.
They go to him there, and he turns and puts it in.
You know, he's a kid that works hard, and Harold, you had mentioned he'd been out the last 3 or 4 games, and I don't know how much that impact will play with him tonight as well.
He looked good on that move.
Yeah.
Haddix with it.
Coach has brought him in to help with that, seal that middle.
Sloan makes a spin move, put it in, but the foul came much earlier than that. It'll be Patriot basketball. Team foul number 4 on Letcher Central. You mentioned earlier the 54th district draw is Monday. Where's that at?
Applebee's. Applebee's at 11:30. And that'll be interesting.
Yes, it will. It always is. Patriots with it inbound. 6:13 to go. They have not scored in the quarter.
You know, we had Buckhorn earlier, girls, and They are
Sloan
much improved
again,
from
no
last
good.
year, huh?
Rebound on the floor. Sloan battles and comes away with it. Gets it out. Huff jumper, no good.
Not hitting the net right now, and the Cougars are trying to take advantage of that.
Well, that's why that you got 0.3 of a point separating those two teams in Cantrell ratings because, nothing against Hazard, but they're winless on the year. So as Nichols takes one, you want to get that 1 seed. You'd rather face Hazard than Buckhorn, in my opinion.
Buckhorn could be dangerous for.
Well, they played Perry right down to the wire.
Yeah.
Driving Drake Sloan, and what do we got? A foul. Drake will go to the line.
I thought he got bailed out there, guys. I think Drake thought about passing to Big Mullins, but the guy
in the
didn't come
championship
over.
game of the grade school tournament, Drake's brother, played for Hyman. Good
does.
player. He's a really good player. And he hurt his ankle. Hadn't seen or heard whether or not he is back to play. And shot by Sloan, no good. Knott County has missed 3 free throws already.
That won't get it done. Guys.
This time of the year, you got to hit those, guys.
This one is good. Sloan gets his first point and a 3-point Patriot lead. Down inside, ball knocked away, intended for Adams, but we talked about angle of entry. Right there was a very good example of what we were talking about. Inside it goes. Letcher Central unable to corral it, but Knott County got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds.
Coach King talking to Haddix. Nobody had a play at that.
Adams with a very, very easy 2-pointer from about 8 feet out.
4 points for Adams since he's come in the game, and he's helped defensively for the Cougars.
I've seen him about 3 times this year. But, he's one of the better post players as far as just pure post players in the region, I think.
Here goes Haddix. He goes down the lane with a runner. No good. Rebound Sloan, but it in. Patriots continue with the 3-point lead as Sloan went to the offensive glass.
Kaiser with 5 points in the ball game.
It's like Knott County's going back zone. Here goes Adams, and he walked with it as he made his move, so the Patriots will get it back. 4.5 to go.
Shepard going to come back in now.
Shepard enters the game. Leaving will be Huff, and Knott County just got really tough in the paint with Shepard coming back. He is a very aggressive rebounder and post player.
And Mullins, strong kid under there. Mullins gave him some good time on the football field this year.
Yes, he did. Here goes Shepard, turns, goes up, and missed the shot, but he got his own rebound and put it back in.
Shepard with 7.
You and I talked last year. We thought he was a really blue-collar worker for that 14th Region Championship team a year ago.
I felt like he, as talented as they were with that big 3, I felt like he is the one who really murdered Hazard in the finals and really won that game.
Yeah, I thought you were exactly right. 17-12 Patriots by 5. Their biggest lead has been 6.
He had 2 or 3 key buckets in the second half and 2 big free throws.
Yes,
he made.
And it just meant a lot for this team. I felt like for him to come back, give them a little senior leadership because they're, like you said, they're young everywhere.
Adams shot no good. Who else but Shepard goes in to get it for the Patriots? He is the one player Knott County just cannot do without.
How much does their rebounding improve when he steps on the court?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Just physically tough player.
And got just a great motor. He's always, you see him away from the ball. He's always moving. He's never walking. He's never standing still.
Drake Sloan penetrates, lost the ball, picked up and put in, but we got a foul. And that's going to be foul number 6 on Letcher Central. And into the lineup comes Avante Higgins for Letcher Central.
Letcher Central didn't like the call, but really it was a break for them because the ball went right to Knott County for a layup.
Patriots have it. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Drake Sloan way out near midcourt. Gets it over to Haddix, now in the corner to Shepard. Shepard spins into the paint, lost it, got it back. This time Mullins goes up, under, and missed the shot. Rebound comes down with it is Letcher Central.
Mullins, 2 big misses so far in the ball game, right?
He made a pretty good move.
Yeah.
But you got to put it up on the glass and let it fall gently in the net. On the move, Letcher Central. They go inside to Adams. Now backdoor Higgins, and Shepard got a hand on that.
That's a nice pass, but just a better defensive play.
I think Knott County's got to find a way to get Kaiser Sloan more involved offensively.
I agree.
Sloan has it now right side to Drake Sloan. Drake almost lost it, and now we got a foul, and that's going to be on Letcher Central, and we got 1 in bonus coming up for Drake Sloan.
Coach Taylor wanted a 5-second count, but he...
Drake Sloan can give the Patriots their biggest lead if he can convert at the foul line. Only 1 foul against Knott County Central in the first half.
Well, you know, a lot of people, a lot of people look at that and they say, well, you know, it's a discrepancy. But up until Adams came in the game, they didn't throw it in the paint. You're shooting jump shots, you're not going to draw fouls.
Sloan, no good. Rebound battle inside. Adams comes away with it.
Sloan 2 out of 4 at the foul line so far tonight.
Matches the Patriots' biggest lead. Huff up off the bench. There's a long 3 and banked hit in.
Well,
Adams making his presence known again.
Playing a little music.
No, I don't believe we'd call that
well, when you
music.
use the board and you don't touch the rim, it's string music.
Underneath the rebound is taken down as Knott County turns it over. Adams going to try it again. No good. Rebound down inside to Mullins, and the foul's on Higgins, and Mullins will walk to the other end and shoot a 1 in bonus.
That one looked better than the one
I
he
was
made.
going to say that. The one he made all backboard, but that one looked on target. Did.
But now, Harold, you talked about how Coach Combs always told you guys to use the backboard. You know,
Yeah.
Not from straight away.
Well, now, he was a little far out for the backboard shot, but let's give Caden a little credit there.
Mullins shot no good, and Knott County continues to miss free throws with great frequency in front court. And driving underneath Adams is open, and he is fouled by Kaiser Sloan. Foul number 2 on the Patriots, and Adams will go to the line for 2.
So what you talked about Shepard needing to be on the court. This Adams, he has to be on the court for Letcher Central. They're a different team.
Oh, yeah. He's got 7, shooting for point number 8. A little strong.
No good. I think next summer we should open up a free throw shooting school and charge these kids to come in and learn how to shoot free throws. What do you think, Harold?
I think so.
Adams finally gets this one to drop. It's 18-16, and the lead is down to 2 as Haddix will bring it across the timeline for the Patriots inside a minute to play here in the first half.
Knott County's got to have movement. Huff comes up.
Now Sloan spins in the paint. Nice move, and Sloan puts it in. Kaiser Sloan is so gifted offensively. He's got to find a way to be more assertive on the offensive end.
Absolutely.
7 points for Kaiser in the ball game.
25 seconds. Let's see if Letcher Central will hold for 1. Looking for Adams in the paint.
We've not seen much scoring out of Bentley tonight, and usually he really helps his ball club.
And we got time out by Letcher Central with 12.5 seconds to go, a 30-second timeout. Coach Taylor wanting to sit up a little something here in the last few seconds, trying to get a bucket. 2016 Patriots by 4. They've led since the opening bucket of the game when Letcher Central hit a 3 to take a quick 3-0 lead. Knott County came back, went on a little run, have stretched the lead on a couple of occasions out to 6. But for the most part, it's been a close game.
Patriots have missed some easy shots in the paint and have missed free throws, and that's why the gap is closed.
They have left a lot of points on the floor due to the free throw situation. 10 seconds.
I think they're going to look for Adams here.
And there's almost a steal. He get it back. Quick 3. No good. Rebound, and we got a foul, I believe. Yes, sir, with 1.1 second. And it's going to be Mullins, who just missed, going to the line, and he will shoot one in bonus again. Somebody not happy.
There's always somebody who's not happy. But, you know, they did away with that where you could undercut the players. They don't let you do that anymore.
No.
So I think that's a pretty good call.
That was my best defensive move.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Big free throw for Mullins coming up.
At the line, fires it up there, and he missed another one. Horn sounds, and we are in the books at halftime with the score. Knott County Central 20, Letcher Central 16. Guys, I tell you, I'm really fearful that in the second half, the points Knott County left on the floor because of missed foul shots may come back to haunt them.
They normally do, and they've missed a couple of gimmies around the goal also.
Yeah.
Chuck Mullins has missed 2 layups and the front end of 2 bonuses. That is, if my calculation is right, that is potentially 8 points that could have been on this board, but it's not.
Yeah, and if you look over the entire half, guys, there may be 14 or 15 points that they didn't cash in on, and that is really 20, and you got to figure they can miss a free throw too. Yeah. Everybody does, but it's not going well right now, even though Kaiser and Shepherd is tied with 7, leading the Patriots with points, and Adams comes in and gets 8, and he leads the Cougars with points.
Our man Toyota at the Hive coming up. David and Harold will take you through our halftime activities when we return.
Brought to you by Bank of Hyman, Thacker Grigsby, Paradise Pizza, Game On Hazard, Wicker Law Offices in Hyman, Heinemann Land Auction Company, and TVS.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 GB of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 GB of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 GB of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to KyleSHall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
Welcome back in to the Man Toyota at the half. Man, what a deal over there on the Toyotas in Prestonsburg. Harold Brashear, David Adams. And David, I think the thing that we've talked about the most is just the points Knott County Central left out there.
Yeah, I agree with you, Harold. You know, you get the lead going and you miss some easy ones, and you get to go to the line and you're not hitting them, and Cougars are coming down. I thought Caden Adams come in and played huge. In fact, he brought him back. He got 8 points. I thought Nichols come in and played good defense, and he's got them back in the game. 2016, Patriots leading by 4, but it's still anybody's game.
And, you know, I thought that Knott County, you know, they gave up that opening 3, and then I thought their defense was really solid after that.
Yes.
Adams he's a nice post player. Maybe one of the more skilled post players in the region this season. And he got those 8 points. You know, he banked the 3 in. So that was 3 of those 8. But, you know, it counts just the same.
Yeah.
And you know, you got a 4-point game in a game that it feels like Knott Central should be out double digits.
Well, you know, you mentioned something about Patriots defense. They have played good defense, because if you hold the Cougar team to 16, you're doing pretty well on defense. It's just hitting some easy shots, taking advantage of the free throws. And if you're the Cougars, you want Adams in the game, you want Nichols back in there. I thought they brought pressure, and offensively they helped too. They had good movement with them in the game, and they took good, solid shots.
And you know, Knott had several times when they had 3 shots at the bucket early on. And I thought when Adams came in and Nichols, it kind of cut that off. And Knott Central has to get those putbacks by Shepard to be effective. And Harold Mullen said that they have to find a way to get Kaiser Sloan more involved offensively. He's a good shooter. He's pretty strong around the bucket. And they've got to figure out some way to get him involved, which I think what you said, he had 7 in the first half, which is not bad. But he needs to get some better looks at the bucket.
Yeah, and if you're the Cougars, you want Bentley to get involved. Harold, he's been quiet, 2 points first half, and a very active player. Had a big game up at Whitesburg when Knott Central went up there. And so, if you're Coach Taylor, you know you want to try to get Bentley back in the scoring because Nichols is going to pick up some buckets for you. He only has one, and Adams is going to score some more. He's just got a good touch. So you brought up some good points there. So second half's going to be interesting. This is a big half for both of these ball clubs because whoever wins this game, Harold, is in the driver's seat in the 53rd district, I think.
Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, you go to 2-1. The other team goes to 1-2. You know, Knott and Cordia have that big game on Sunday this week, and then a week from today, Cordia and Letcher play. But you know, if Cordia, if Knott wins, they control. Whoever wins this controls their own destiny.
Absolutely.
And it's huge. And I tell you, Knott has to put some more points on the board. And you know, I'll be interested to see if Letcher Central starts back out with Adams. I mean, I would think they would, but you know, some coaches start that same lineup no matter what. But if I've got a guy that's got 8 of my 16, and he's obviously my best player when he's out there, you know, I'm going to put him out there.
I like Nichols, Bentley, and Adams on the floor at the same time for the Cougars. I think it gives them better speed. They move the ball better, and it seems like their flow is so much better.
And then, you know, those other guys, you can kind of mix and match them. They're all very similar. And, you know, Bentley, he's averaging 9 points a game this year. You know, last year he averaged about 14. His scoring down a little bit, but he's very capable, and they have to get him involved.
Yeah. We're just going to leave it here. This has been the Man Toyota at the Half with Harold Bashir and Dave Adams. We're glad you're along. Harold Mullins will be joining us again here in about 20 seconds, getting ready for the third quarter, 2016, Knott County leading, and looking forward to this half. This is a crucial half for both of these ball clubs.
And big battle going on down in Breathitt County between Breathitt County and Harlan County. Breathitt just hit a 3 to go ahead 28-25 late in the second quarter. And Harold, over to you for the second half action.
Thank you very much, guys. And we're back to play as Knott County Central inbounds with a 4-point lead as we get the second half underway. Sloan with it to Huff. Up from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Shepard goes in to get it. Back out, and Haddix is open for 3. Yes, sir.
And, you know, they come out, they start the half, and David Adams, you've got it written down. Where's number 33? Adams not in there. Shepard gets an offensive rebound. A 3-pointer to open the half. Good start for Knott.
Knott County has its biggest lead of the game, out on top by 7.
You know, you look at this lineup, Knott Central, big size advantage here without Adams on the court.
Driving and backing in, and the turning, spinning 10-footer won't go, and Shepard comes away with it. Shepard is well on his way to a double-double. He's got every rebound come off the board tonight. Front court, Patriots with a lead in the ball. Shepard down underneath. What a great pass. And ball is lost. Shepard made a good pass to Mullins, and I don't know what happened there, but Mullins unable to control it.
Mullins should have went to the basket hard as he could there and dropped the foul.
You know, I think so many kids now are afraid of quote-unquote looking bad and getting their shot blocked. You know, when I played, I loved to get my shot blocked that first time because then you could use your shot fakes, and it just added another tool to your arsenal, but that was a long time ago.
Long 3, good, nice bucket there as Letcher Central pulled back within 4.
As that was Dixon on that 3 from the top of the key.
That's Dixon's first bucket of the night. Started it with a 3.
You know, there's another one of those turnarounds. Knott had a nice look at the bucket. Could have scored and said they give up 3. That's a 5-point swing, and you just can't afford those.
Shepard looking, can't find anybody, finally gets it outside, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach B.B. King, a 30-second timeout. We'll hold it right here, and boy, Knott County's got to convert once they get the ball in the paint. And I talked to Coach King, great length last weekend, and this is one of the things he talked about. He said, we get into the paint, and we make a good pass, and then we'll blow a layup, or we won't convert, or we'll kick it out of bounds. And he said our consistency with scoring on the block leaves a little bit to be desired. And you have seen exactly what he means come about right here in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Shepard made a great pass there.
Yeah, he did.
That's got to be points. Now we're going to see a little different lineup. Sloan going to check in for Mullins. And this is the lineup that you mentioned we might see.
I thought this lineup we may see start the game, and there is a ball knocked out of bounds trying to get the ball inside to Shepard.
I thought Haddock's got a break there. His pass was way off in the target area where Shepard wanted the basketball.
Just got a text from Elizabethtown. Snow, of course, falling gently to the ground in E-Town while it's 55 degrees in eastern Kentucky.
Is that Miss Waddell?
Yes, it is.
Well, hello, Miss Waddell.
Knott County with it, up on top by 4. They go inside. Shepard's got it. Spins, goes up, missed the shot, got it back. Gets it out to Sloan, and they will reload the gun. Into the corner, open. That's Drake Sloan. He hit the three-pointer.
But you know, that's 2 threes they've hit. I give credit to Scott Shepard on both of those.
Scott Shepard has been the backbone of this team tonight, without question.
Greg and Shirley Ratliff, hello to you. I know you're watching.
Down inside they go. Ball almost turned over, picked up, and Letcher Central will make its move. Quick pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Huff goes up to get it for the Patriots, and they will walk it across.
Not a bad
time.
shot. I thought he had a good shot there.
Inside Shepard turns, lost it, and walked with it. You know, Shepard's a great rebounder, and he's limited offensively. You know, that's just a fact of life.
It is, and but you can live with him turning one over.
Yeah,
every now and then
because he'll get it back for you.
Yeah, he works hard. Shepard does. Nichols back in the game, and I'm surprised it's 33 not yet to make a
pull-up jump shot. Good. That laid on the rim and finally fell through.
The rims are level.
They are. Bentley in the scorebook. Nice pull-up.
Yeah, it's his second bucket of the game, 4.
I like this 4-out, 1-in offense, though. I think it gets a little more activity for Knott's perimeter players. And Shepard, you know, he demands attention in the paint.
Here goes Huff up off the glass. No, Huff goes into battle, get it back. Now Sloan has it, pulls up in the paint and lays it in. And Knott County's inside board work has been outstanding in this game.
Yes, it has. Kaiser has 9 with that little soft touch in the paint.
And, you know, I was watching a show right before the game, and a guy mentioned that the offensive rebounding was going to come into play.
Yeah, that was our pregame show. There was a guy that did mention that.
He did mention that. But I tell you what, Harold, after that last bucket, is a nice shot there by Nichols. Kaiser Sloan is just so smooth offensively. You're exactly right. They've got to find a way to get him involved.
He needs to get more shots, more looks, more involved. He spins, lost it that time, headed back the other way, and the foul's going to be on Hunter Haddix.
Bentley got fouled. Not on the shot, so the ball should be underneath the basket.
I like that foul by Haddix.
I do too.
Oh, absolutely. He was going to give up a bucket if not.
And there comes Adams in.
Nichols already hit a big 3 for his 5th point when he come in, so look for him to get more involved.
Same offense, 4-out, 1-in.
In the corner, and now driving. Whitaker kicks it back outside down the lane. Nice runner, good, and the lead's at 2.
Isom with that bucket, and that's his 3rd point of the night.
5 unanswered by the Cougars. 3-point basket, a turnover and a basket, and we got a 2-point game. Shepard looks out, finds Hunter Haddix. Haddix in the right corner. Gets it back outside. Knott County very patient offensively.
Some physical play underneath between Adams and Shepard.
And again, a bounce pass to the baseline side, and that's a wide open layup. But again, the ball knocked out of bounds.
I blame AAU basketball.
Huff looking, got to get it in. Finally lobs it into Haddix. And now driving Huff goes up and puts it in. Nice move along the baseline for Huff. And the lead back at 4 with a minute 44 to go, third quarter.
That's Huff's first basket of the game.
Wow.
Down the lane, kick it out, 3 on its way, yes sir, and Letcher Central starting to heat up a little bit, and the lead's down to 1, 30-29.
Bentley has 7 with that 23 jumper. Way out there on the floor.
And this is where those points you left on the floor really come
There's
into
a
play.
bad turnover, and Higgins underneath, shot blocked, and we got a foul. Is that going to be on Shepard? Yes, it is. And Adams, not Adams, number 14, Bentley will go to the line, shoot 2, and Letcher Central can take the lead.
Cougars offense is attacking the basket. Good motion. Knott County, on the other hand, is stalled and is not taking the ball under it. So I'm sure look for Coach King to make some changes here.
Letcher Central can get the lead for the first time since it was 3-0. And they do, and the Cougars with the lead. A minute to go in the third quarter.
Bentley with 9, and he's really heated up this quarter.
Man.
Knott County just not taking care of the basketball.
Kind of the
Sloan
same.
lost it, and here goes Higgins. He lays it in, and the lead's at 3.
Higgins his first bucket.
Shepard. And we got timeout by Knott County Central. 25 seconds to go, a full timeout. 33-30 in favor of the Cougars. We'll be back.
Here at Hometown 24 and TVS Cable, we care about the community. And while you might not see the same familiar faces you're used to seeing, know we're still here. Bringing you live high school sports straight to your living room.
Welcome back to the complex. Cougars leading 33-30. And guys, a little pressure defense has turned the game around a little bit here.
And, you know, Harold, you said it at the first half. You know, you leave those points out there, and it's just not good. And, you know, that breathes new life into a team. And then, you know, they go on a little run, they take a lead. And all of a sudden those missed free throws, those missed opportunities, even those bad entry passes really haunt you.
Well, you know, they've just turned the ball over at inopportune times. They've missed free throws. They've missed shots in the paint. And those things will come back to haunt you. And it certainly looks like Letcher Central, well, they've scored, come from 7 down to 3 up.
16 the first half, 17 this quarter, and there's
Another turnover. Another turnover. Down the lane, Letcher Central. Adams underneath, 2 more. And 1.
And, David, you're exactly right. Letcher Central just attacking the bucket right now.
And Knott County Central, not the kind of team that can come from behind.
Patriots tried to air the pass in down there again on the block. It didn't work, and you come up and the Cougars get a bounce pass from the foul line down to the block, and it worked for them.
Adams good.
My only question about Letcher Central is why is Adams? I mean, maybe he's injured, not in good condition, but man,
11 points in the ball game. He's the leading scorer of the ball game.
Drake Sloan, 3 at the buzzer, good, and a big basket there, and Knott County pulls within 3 as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
We are back as we head to the fourth quarter, and I don't think you can say enough how big a shot that was Drake Sloan just hit to cut the lead to 3.
well, that stopped the bleeding. You were up 7, all of a sudden you're down 6. They were on a 13-point run, and man, that was huge. And especially with Letcher getting the ball to start the quarter.
Patriots man-to-man. Higgins with it. Now Adams goes in and kissed it off the glass, and Letcher Central getting anything they want in the paint right now.
13 for Adams with that soft bank shot.
That was a little prettier than the three-pointer he banked in earlier.
I still think he called that a bank.
Mullins to the glass, put it in. Best move he's made all night, and it's 38-35.
That's Mullins' first bucket. He gets in the score book.
See if Knott County comes down and applies any more pressure at it with it. Almost threw it away. Now Higgins, top of the circle 3, no good. Rebound Drake Sloan.
I don't think that's the shot that they wanted right
I don't
there.
think Coach Taylor is too enthused with that shot. Shepard puts it on the floor, gets it back outside to Hunter Haddix, 38-35, 3-point lead.
Bentley did not touch it last, evidently. It was touched by Shepard.
Turnover after turnover.
That's 3 or 4 turnovers in the last couple of minutes that really have hurt the Patriot cause.
Tim Trent blew the whistle. I thought he was going to go over to the monitor for a minute there. But
well, I think he thought Nichols was shaking up. He went and asked him and stopped it. And
Coach B.B. King asking, they go inside to Adams. He turns on Shepard, missed the shot, rebound down Sloan.
First shot he's missing a while, Harold.
Yeah, and he had a good look, too.
Yeah, he made a good move. Used the board just too strong.
Underneath, Shepard, good. Nice feed from Haddix to Shepard. And Knott County crawls within 1 at 6:04 to go in the fourth quarter.
Shepard's 9th point.
Adams' elbow jumper, no good. Rebound Shepard. Knott County will look for the lead.
Adams getting good looks. They've just been short last 2.
Coach King calls his play. They go to Mullins. Now over to Haddix. Haddix, foul line jumper, no good. Rebound underneath. And Letcher Central comes up with it.
I thought Haddix had a better look at the 3 than the shot that he took.
Yeah, I thought so too. Adams with it now at the elbow. Long three, no good. Got his own rebound, comes in, leaves it off, out of the corner, three, that's no good. And another long rebound taken down by Letcher Central and timeout by Coach Taylor. And he will give a strong talking to his young man. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. 38-37 Cougars.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 GB of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 GB of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Be over.
We're back, and 38-37, Letcher Central with the lead and the basketball, and they bring it inbound to Nigel Nichols. He's guarded by Sloan. Nichols comes down and drops it off, put up and in. Nice shot there. And that was Dixon.
Dixon has 5 points, second bucket of the night.
Adams is out of the lineup right now for Letcher Central.
Little matchup zone from Letcher Central. They're playing 3 across the bottom. They're going to bring across and double team Shepard whenever he gets it.
Cross court now, open, top of the circle. Drake Sloan, no good. Haddock's rebound jumper, good. 40-39, the Patriots again crawled to within 1. 4 minutes to go in this one.
Haddock's 8th point of the ball game.
On the move, and we got a jump ball, and that will give it to Knott County Central. Good defensive play there by Hunter Haddock's. And the Patriots will have a chance to take the lead.
Looks like Sloan getting ready to toss it in. Breathitt playing well tonight.
Breathitt leads by 11 over Harlan County at the end of the third.
We got a foul, and that's going to be on Letcher Central, and that's the first foul of the second half on the Cougars.
After having 9 in the first half.
Knott Central needs to get this lead back.
3:46 to go, running clock at the complex. Sloan, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Shepard. On the floor inside, and that's going to be a jump ball. No, they're going to give that Shepard a timeout. And Knott County will save the basketball. And I don't know a whole lot about that one. Patriot basketball as we take a break. We'll be right back.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
We're back, and somebody from Letcher Central disagrees with that call.
I think so.
40-39, 3:35 to go.
And it comes Sloan in the corner. He has it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. The Patriots will get it back. Knott County has been soft, S-O-F-T, with the basketball.
Yes, they have. They've got to figure something out.
And a pass in backcourt, picked off, put up and in, and a foul. And that may be the dagger of daggers right there.
Nichols gets his 7th point, going to go to the line for point number 8.
An absolutely terrible inbound pass. And the Patriots' turnovers has killed them in this one. Going to the line and a chance for a 3-point play and to take a 4-point lead. It's good. And the Patriots now down by 4.
I tell you, I've been impressed with the defense of the backcourt of Letcher Central.
I think the second half they really stepped it up and really pressured the ball well.
And another turnover. They called a walk on Hunter Haddix. So it'll be Letcher Central basketball. And the Cougars trying to sweep the Patriots and take a stranglehold on the number 1 seed in the district. Down the lane, they go in the corner, and a wide open 3, no good. Rebound, Patriots have it. You got to pick up the pace a little bit. Sloan double team gets it across the Hunter Haddix, now to nobody, out of bounds. It'll go to Letcher Central.
Patriots feeling that defense, the pressure, and not being able to take the ball to the basket is made the ball game a little different, where the Cougars have been testing that lane. .2:30 to go in the ball game.
And a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound on the floor. Letcher Central gets it, and we got timeout by Coach Taylor of Letcher Central. 43-39, 2:23 to go, and we'll be back.
Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard.
2:23 remaining and a 4-point Letcher Central lead, and the Cougars. We talked about the winner of this game controlling their own destiny, and the Cougars will have Cordia at Whitesburg.
Yes.
With a win tonight and a win against Cordia, they could take the number 1 seed in the district.
The only other time Letcher Central has ever swept Knott County was 2016, the 15-16 year, rebuilding year for Knott after they lost Cameron Justice and crew.
Patriots out trying to apply a little heat. 2 minutes to go. Only 4 team fouls on Knott County. And driving and getting through and laying it in.
Nichols a big bucket there, and he's got 10 double figures in the ball game.
Knott County, Drake Sloan working it across the timeline. Got to pick up the pace now. And they take it away from Sloan again. Shot no good. Put back up and no good. Rebound down to Sloan, and a foul going to be on Letcher Central. And Knott County will bring it the length of the court. Patriots lucky to get Knott to give up a bucket there.
Yeah.
But Knott County's got to bring the ball down the court and get into their offense quicker. They can't play around with it out front.
They've struggled in the second half with the pressure from the Cougars of doing that.
And it comes to Sloan. Coach King calling a play, gets it over to Haddix in the corner. Now to Shepard. Back to Haddix. Haddix, step back 3. No good. Rebound. Huff battles underneath. Take down, put up and in by Shepard.
Shepard has 11 with that put back.
Minute to go, 45-41. Foul in backcourt on Huff. That's only team foul number 5 on the Patriots. But Letcher Central has made their free throws in the second half here, so I'm sure they'll have to make some more. 59 seconds to go. Looking, they finally get it in, and now the ball is tied up, or is that a foul? Foul on Sloan, and that's team foul number 6, 57 seconds. And they did not give him a timeout.
They're going to come in and say they did. The referee away from the ball.
And timeout. Letcher Central will take a break. We'll be back.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to KyleSHall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
We're back. Patriots down by 4 in bad need of a turnover, wouldn't you think, guys?
Yeah, if you're the Cougars, you want to hang on to that ball and take a good shot. But if you're the Patriots, you want that turnover quickly.
And they almost got it.
They lob it inbound and driving and dropping it off, and the shot put up and in by Adams.
Adams with 15.
And that may be the dagger as Sloan. You're down 6, son. You can't play with the ball. Long 3 by Sloan, no good. Rebound, Haddix will try 3. Good. 36 seconds, 47-44. Timeout, Knott County Central. And I think Coach King is asking a referee about that timeout a few minutes ago.
I think that's exactly what he's talking about.
47-44, big three-pointer by Haddix out of the left corner. Knott County down by 3. And they got to pick up the pace offensively, I think, Carol. I understand Drake is a freshman and not a lot of experience, but, boy, you got to get that ball in front court and get the move. You're down 3.
Well, you were down 6.
Yeah, at that time.
And at that time, and you're going from side to side, you've got to make something happen. And, he's not played a lot this year. He's only a freshman. But at some point, you've got to realize the time on the clock and time management. And Knott Central, they're in desperate need. They need a turnover right here.
Well, they're about at the point, if you see the Cougars contain the basketball or control it rather on their half, you're going to have to put somebody on the line. You're going to have to put somebody on the line.
36 seconds to go, still plenty of time. 3-point Cougar lead. Here they go again. Finally get it inbound, and a foul's going to be on Kaiser Sloan. And they will walk to the other end, and one in bonus time coming up for number 10, Nichols.
Nichols, a good ball game tonight. He come off the bench, and he's in double figures right now with 10.
And he's a good free throw shooter. He shot 2 years ago. He was up around 90. He's nowhere near that this year, but he's a good free throw shooter for his career.
One in bonus for Nichols. 35 seconds to go, and at the line, the Cougars shot good.
11 points for Nichols.
48-44, and like we said earlier, they left a lot of points on the board from the foul. Shot no good, and they get the rebound back. How is that possible? And we got a foul. With nobody on the foul line, how do you get the rebound back?
And that's just a killer. I mean, you had a chance to have the ball down 4 and instead you got a foul and put them right back on.
At the line and shooting, one in bonus coming up for number 25, Boggs. No good. Rebound, Knott County gets it. Front court, quickly Sloan.
Too much side to side and back and forth.
Gets it to Huff. Huff going to take it to the basket. Strong move, kicks it in the corner. And now Sloan, top of the circle, Haddix. Haddix down the lane, runner no good. Tipped up and in by Shepard, and a foul. And going to the line will be Shepard, and a chance to cut this lead to 1.
But, man, they took a lot of time off the clock right there.
Well, you've got to get a shot up, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
13 points for Shepard, and you got Huff on the basket and Sloan on the basket. Do you miss this one intentionally?
No, I don't. I don't.
I try to make this one because still, if you foul them, you've still got one possession.
Shepard, good.
Yeah, it's at 14 for Shepard. See if your defense pays off.
You're going to have to foul somebody, and they finally do. Shepard has to come from back court to foul him with 4 seconds to go.
You know, if you make the free throw, you've got to get the steal or the foul quick. You let 4 go off, it hurts half the time.
That's got to be a steal or immediate foul.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
4 seconds ran off that clock, and that's just too much. And going to the line,
Adams will come out. That kind of surprised me. He's got those long arms to.
So 1 in bonus, and the shot is no good. Rebound and timeout, Knott County Central. And I don't know what Coach Taylor is upset about.
He thinks that they didn't have any timeouts. So evidently the Patriots did have timeouts. Coach Taylor thought they didn't have any more timeouts.
Well, Knott County has 3.7 seconds to go the length of court, and they don't need a 3.
No.
So what do you do?
We'll try to hit somebody at midcourt and then throw it on down.
I'll be honest with you. I would try to get me a play with Haddix heading toward the goal.
Absolutely.
Try to hit Haddix and let him either pull up or take a 3 or get a look.
We're doing chalk talk right now.
Chalk talk. I'm sitting Haddix a back screen, and I'm having Huff cutting hard that back door right there. I'm coming to here.
Yeah.
And here.
That I think you're right when they talked about the timeouts. I think Coach Taylor didn't think they had any timeouts then.
Because when he said they don't have any of these, he thought they didn't have any timeouts. So that's
obviously
what Coach Taylor
they did. Shepard gets it in, and the ball is stolen and a foul. And to be brutally honest, they could have called a foul on the inbounds pass. But they did not, and with 1.4 seconds to go, it looks like Prairie Central or Letcher Central is going to take a 2-1 advantage in the district.
They're setting pretty good because they have the lines coming to Whitesburg you mentioned, and you get a win there, and they've got it wrapped. And
Nichols missed another one, and what do we got?
Two shots.
Foul.
How much time was on the clock? Did they start the clock?
They started the clock. It should be at 1.4.
Coach Taylor, I think,
and
is
they put it back at 1.4.
Telling Nichols to go ahead and miss the free throw.
Yeah, Knott Central doesn't have any timeouts left now.
And he
Well, it
makes
goes
it.
in.
Shepherd will inbound the basketball. He gets it, and Huff will sling it the length of the court. No good, and 49-47. Letcher Central has defeated Knott County Central in the battle for the first place in the 53rd District. Guys, it was a good game. One, I think, Knott County just flat let get away.
Well, you got to give the Cougars credit, Harold. I thought the second half their defense was very good, especially out in the floor, pressuring the ball handlers. I thought that was a big key. And Patriots, I thought they played well enough defense in the ball game. They missed some easy ones, Harold, and turnovers was crucial in the fourth quarter.
I thought Nichols would be our player of the game for our Alice Lloyd College player of the game.
He played off well. He had 12 points.
Nigel Nichols of Letcher Central. Knott County now drops 1 and 2 in the district, and their only hope is to beat Cordia Sunday, and then Cordia must beat Letcher Central next week to create a three-way tie for the number 1 seed in the district. But right now, it is Letcher Central in the Catbird seat. They beat Knott County 49-47. Guys, saw a good one. I thought Knott County turned the ball over a little too much and missed too many free throws, and that'll get you in a close game.
Yeah, it will. And, you just got to keep playing. And Harold Bashir, it was good having you here tonight. Wes, we had to live with him last night, but you come in and revived.
Yeah, revived things. And down in Jackson, it is Breathitt County holding on to a 7-point lead late against Harlan County. So
that'd be
another
a big
good
win.
game. It would be.
Big win.
That's going to about do it for us. We'll wrap it up here as the Cougars defeat Knott County Central 49-47 for Harold Bashir and David Adams. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back here this weekend. More basketball on Hometown 24.